복수는 당한 놈.
It's no secret that crime movies are the most engaging to watch. Maybe it's the way they blend the action with more severe issues like shady politics, racism, and criminal justice system corruption. Or perhaps it's merely the joy of watching criminal masterminds carry out their master plans. Either way, they all make for fascinating stories. Thus, we bring you the 10 must-watch South Korean crime thriller movies you can stream right now. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel to receive recommendations for the best Korean movies and dramas to add to your watch list. Number 1. Kill Bok-soon. Kill Bok-soon is a recently released Netflix crime thriller that centers on renowned hit woman Gil Bok-soon, a single mother who feels distant from her adolescent daughter Gil Jae-young, despite being the best at her job. The movie is an incredibly entertaining action thriller that more than makes up for its predictable flaws with a ton of fantastic set pieces, compelling domestic drama, and odd humor. Kill Bok-soon has been compared to a female version of John Wick, however, with more humor and heartfelt scenes while also being able to criticize many societal concerns. Number 2. The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil. A serial murder case is being investigated in Cheonan, but it leads to nowhere. However, only Tae-suk, a police officer, recognizes that all the murders are the work of the same assailant and begins an inquiry. Later, a strange man attacks Dong-soo, a gang boss, and Tae-suk suspects that this man is the serial killer K, and Dong-soo becomes K's only survivor. Thanks to Park Se-sung's clean and vivid cinematography, the movie is visually appealing and is drenched in neon and dramatic lighting. The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil is, for the most part, a fast-paced, exciting crime thriller with 2 fascinating leads. Also, it successfully tackles the gangster film cliches and combines the action thriller with the cop story in a novel way, which quickly draws in the audience. Number 3. Inside Men. Inside Men revolves around An Sang-gu, a political henchman who becomes embroiled in a power struggle among corrupt politicians, prosecutors, and conglomerate leaders. After being betrayed and manipulated by his superiors, and sets out on a path of revenge, seeking justice and exposing the corruption that runs deep within society. The movie is a biting, compelling expose of the shady practices used in Korean society to control power and public opinion. Moreover, Inside Men stands apart in the crime genre because it doesn't have a villain that viewers can cheer for and it isn't afraid to criticize the corrupt aspects of society and the legal system. Number 4. A Dirty Carnival. A Dirty Carnival follows Kim Byung-do, a small-time gangster who aspires to rise through the ranks of the criminal underworld. He finds himself caught between loyalty to his friends and family and the increasing pressure to perform criminal activities for his boss. As Kim becomes entangled in a power struggle, he faces difficult choices that test his morality and ultimately redefine his relationships. The film stands out among other neo-noir action movies due to its realistic portrayal of the gritty and violent world of organized crime. It also offers an unflinching look at the corrupt practices, power struggles, and betrayals that occur within this setting. Number 5. The Yellow Sea. The Yellow Sea follows Gunam, a taxi driver from the Chinese-Korean border region who is drawn into a life of crime and violence after accepting a perilous mission. Gunam agrees to take part in a kill operation in Seoul in order to pay off his rising debt and, hopefully, discover his missing wife. The movie expertly combines noir and suspense elements, enveloping spectators in a world of shady connections, betrayals, and thrilling pursuits. Additionally, The Yellow Sea stands out for its ability to consistently convey a sense of suspense and desperation. It's a suspenseful thriller with a menacing atmosphere that goes deeply into the minds of its characters, especially Gunam, the protagonist who struggles with moral dilemmas. Number 6. No Mercy. No Mercy follows the leading forensic pathologist Kang Min-ho, who is set to retire, but when the dismembered corpse of a young woman is discovered, he decides to undertake one final job. A serial killer then threatens to kill his daughter if he is not granted bail when Kang is close to catching the murderer. The film is straightforward and uncompromising in its depiction with numerous autopsy scenes and intimate sequences which are not intended to shock but rather to heighten the sense of anguish. Moreover, Sol Kyung-gu won Best Actor at the 18th Chunsa Film Art Awards for his performance. Number 7. Forgotten. Forgotten follows Jin-suk, a young man who, along with his family, moves into a new home in the countryside after his brother Yoo-suk is released from a mental health facility in the movie. Jin-suk starts to wonder if his brother is not who he claims to be, as he starts to unearth a string of odd and scary happenings. The movie masterfully combines aspects of mystery, family drama, and psychological suspense to create a gripping story that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats throughout. In addition, the film's tension is apparent as it reveals the layers of deception and intrigue. It is an engaging and thrilling investigation of the hazy boundaries between reality and illusion. Number 8. Montage. Montage revolves around a cold case that resurfaces after 15 years when a kidnapping case, in which a child went missing and was later found dead, is reopened. The film follows the perspectives of the grieving parents of the victim, the detective who failed to solve the case originally, and a new investigator. They start a new inquiry when they start receiving enigmatic messages and pictures that appear to be from the kidnapper. Montage artfully plays with the audience's expectations, offering unexpected plot twists and revelations that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. It presents a web of interconnected characters, each with their own motives and secrets, and invites viewers to piece together the puzzle along with the characters on screen. Number 9. Innocent Witness. Innocent Witness follows Soon-ho, a lawyer who is assigned to defend a girl with autism named Ji-woo, who is the sole witness to a murder case. As Soon-ho investigates the case, he comes to the conclusion that Ji-woo's testimony will be crucial in establishing the defendant's innocence. However, he will have to deal with the difficulties of working with a witness who communicates differently. The film is renowned for its moving examination of the nexus between justice and empathy, illuminating the difficulties of memory and communication, as well as the significance of comprehending people who have cognitive disabilities. It also tells a touching story that makes viewers think about the ethics of the legal system and the power of compassion. Number 10. Decision to Leave. Decision to Leave centers on the insomniac investigator Hae-jun, who is tasked with solving the death of a man who died after falling to his death from a mountain's peak. He then begins to suspect the deceased man's wife Seo-rae was behind this. As he looks into the case more, he discovers that he is caught in a web of deceit and desire. The film is a suspenseful murder mystery that also functions as a chic love melodrama, fusing the procedural and the emotional aspects with ease. Unquestionably, this is Park Chan-wook's most refined and mature work to date. It seamlessly integrates the genre with visually spectacular cinematography and matching soundtracks.
우리 일을 그렇게만 하지 말아요.
If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. To stay updated with more fantastic content related to Korean dramas and movies, be sure to hit the subscribe button.